want it.
I'm Alpha, and Set and Blue, these two motherfuckers I call my friends, want me to suffer. Here's your proof. Octodad, Deadliest catch. And the first thing I want everybody to see is the list of control mappings contained within this game. If anybody's counting, this is over 30. My my brain does not do well with this, and yet here we are. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna torture myself because I can.
You could have hooked up a controller.
If I had one.
Who doesn't have a wireless controller in this day and age?
Me. I don't game nearly enough to have one. Anyway, we're just gonna see what happens. Let's go. Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck this is about.
The summary said something about pretending to be a human.
Well, someone's getting hitched, so there's that.
Well, you have to be a dad, because apparently you're a catch.
He's just running late. He's always late. But what on earth is keeping him?
Mr. Groom, the wedding is starting. Are you ready? You're not even dressed. Make yourself presentable. She's waiting for you.
You're not even dressed. That's the thing that you fucking get out of this.
Oh my god, so you get to start right from the wedding, I guess.
Apparently so. What? Okay, so it's click to grab, click again to drop.
Oh, good lord.
Hold right click and I can't.
Oh. The lid. The lid.
I guess it's fucking unlocking the cabinet.
Oh my
Wow.
god, you've doomed us all!
Okay, so there's arm day and there's leg day. Damn it. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yep. Yeah, god damn it. My sentiments exactly. Let go of the door. Let go of the door. Leg day. And left. And right. And left. And right. And...
Why would your tux not be back in the dressing room?
it might very well fucking be. I'm struggling here. Oh, God.
That's one way to make sure you can't go out that door. What's a red thing?
Great question.
I guess it's a vase.
I'm disappointed. I was hoping it would shatter.
Can you open the cabinet now that it's on the ground?
I will try.
Or maybe the black one?
It seems to target by the green glow. So I think the answer is no. I can't open this thing. The motions in this game are rather violent.
Set, please tell me you can hear the sound effects for this game. You're still here, right?
Set.
Oh, muted.
I am not very much in a position to read right now.
Oh, he had a phone call.
Ah.
You may need another key for that one. Maybe try not to bust open the cake.
Can I just have sexual relations with it instead?
I don't think that works with how wiggly you are. Oh, there you go. Dressing room here. Follow the sign.
I mean, I can mount it well enough. I think.
Have you ever seen The Good Place?
Yes.
All of it?
Most of it. I've seen and I saw a little bit more beyond what you showed me. What do you ask?
Oh, look, another tie. Because, so Jason and Janet, who is like the supercomputer, right?
Yeah.
Are in love.
Yeah.
And there's this one episode where they're trying to figure out how to have sex with each other.
Oh.
And literally, there's like really terrible diagrams, and they're not quite sure they figure it out because she's just a robot and he's an idiot. And that's what this is reminding me of, if that's really how you're trying to mount the cake.
I'm not really sure what it is I'm trying to do. All I know is it's not going well.
Well, you found the tux. Oh, at least they didn't try and make you dress in it. Oh, and look, a key.
I want to know where the last tie is. Oh, there's a button.
Why is there just a bunch of bananas on the table?
That's a good question. Let's find out.
Did it let you open the banana?
I don't think it's allowing me to do any peeling.
Set says never getting that cake deposit back.
Nope. Next question. Where did I drop that damned key?
It was on the dance floor, but seems to have disappeared. Oh, apparently if you leave it somewhere and don't use it, it goes back there.
Alright, I think I've adapted well enough at least. Alright, that was nifty.
Find your bow tie. Yeah, you gotta let go of the door there. Alright, so doors you're not allowed to go through, you just rip the doorknobs off, I guess?
Apparently.
Oh look, banana peels. They're literally there just to make you slip and fall, really? Hold on, what's that painting to the left? That's just a... It is. Yes, that is in fact the one I was talking about.
This is not nearly as bad as I thought it was. Like, control-wise.
See, you just had to get a hold of it.
Can we really say that I've done that?
I mean, based on the little bit of video I've seen that made me suggest this, yeah.
He's got a good roundhouse kick on him.
So we going through those doors? I guess so. Think your bow ties in... Oh. Maybe that's why she's marrying a squid.
Huh.
Or octopus. Seems wrong that you're an octopus because it doesn't seem like enough legs. Because you got 2 arms and 2 each coming out the feet. That's only 6.
Yep. But look at the face, there's 2 more.
What do you mean?
Oh, here. Look at his face.
You're trying to tell me that his mustache is
Two
his
more.
other 2 tentacles?
Yes. That's exactly what I'm trying to tell you.
Seems like a cop-out.
Would you rather I say they're in his pants?
No.
Okay.
You trying to see what's in the courtyard there?
Yeah.
Wait, what's through the other door?
That's what I'm going for. They look like breakable doorknobs.
Yeah, you're right.
Where's the third bow tie?
You mean the third necktie?
The thing that you hang yourself with when you're forced to get dressed up.
Maybe it's further along?
You think so?
I mean, I feel like it's guiding you in a particular direction. Oh.
What in the hell just happened?
I don't know. Did you fall and die somewhere?
I guess.
How?
I don't know. This is supposed to be solid floor.
It reset you. You have to go get your bow tie again.
Yeah, I know. Okay, now that I somewhat have an idea of what I'm doing here, get your arm out of the... Alright, I've learned basic locomotion. Now, piece by piece, I can't pick that up. I can only hope the tie is not buried under there.
Considering you had to go this way to like get your tux and stuff, I doubt the tie's under there.
Alright.
I do enjoy the steps. It's like take down your tie, which is literally smash the window. Alright.
I'm in a mood. I'm gonna break them again.
Bad week?
Busy week.
Yeah.
Rise the portcullis.
Oh. Okay, but you're an octopus. You should totally have been able to just squeeze through those doors.
Yeah.
Formal attire only. I wonder if that means it won't let you pass if you don't put the tux on.
Maybe.
That doesn't seem like a good place to leave gifts at all.
Nonsense. What makes you think that?
Why would you have two spots to leave them, one in the middle of the hallway? Oh, look, a top hat.
I see it. I'm doing my best to get to it.
show up.
Oh, okay. So if you cause too much suspicion, you get caught, and that's how you die and or lose.
Crazy.
Yeah, I didn't expect him to be such a party animal.
She's marrying him. Doesn't he seem a little... I knew you wouldn't get cold feet. Honey, where's the best man? Guess you'll have to get the ring yourself.
Right, the ring.
Without being too suspicious.
Camera work, camera work.
Do you need any help over there?
Are there spiders on those?
Maybe.
You look so handsome.
That is a bracelet.
And I never did find the third tie. Fortunately, we are not playing for achievements tonight, folks.
Okay, so every level has 3 ties.
Cool.
Just so you know.
Should I go back and get the third tie?
I'm looking to see if it's worth anything more than achievements. Oh, one was on the piano.
I don't even remember seeing a piano. So it's just a
It was on the opposite side of the wedding, as where the wedding ring was.
Oh, wonderful.
Hey, look! Dad's up!
Can I ask a weird question?
Yeah.
The children. How?
I mean,
Will you get me a unicorn?
I'm unclear because they're watching you. So the goal of this game is to not be too suspicious, right?
I mean, in
Oh,
theory.
you're finally up. Nice to see you, sleepyhead.
It seems to only be achievements, but also every tie you collect is wearable.
You've spent so much more
Oh.
time with us lately.
Because that's like the way you be a dad, I guess, is to collect neckties. Also, apparently there's a
I
secret
sent
level
pictures of
somewhere.
the Visitor magazine and put it on the cover. You should pick one up here. Well, I can't be caught reading it.
I don't even know if you can get back to the wedding chapel.
But now without restarting the game, I'm sure.
I was stargazing last night while you were off in your man cave, and I snapped a picture of some strange lights. It's probably just a satellite or a lens flare, but, you know.
Can
what
I
if it
ask you
wasn't?
something?
What?
Your mustache is getting long.
How do you
again.
make coffee?
Might need a trim soon.
Yeah, you need to get that under there.
I'm working on
There you
a
go.
side project, dear.
And I'm the wrong person to ask for that. I'm a tea drinker.
Yeah.
Just the ship to sneak aboard.
I'm going to assume that the
That
milk
never
would be in
stopped me
here if
before.
this is...
She's sneaking something aboard a ship? Is that what she said?
I'm honestly not paying attention. I'm too busy trying to...
My typewriter is out of ink. We've got more somewhere, right?
I feel like her speaking might be valuable in the funny, because it sounded like she was trying to
2 weeks
sneak
from
things
now,
aboard a ship.
I'll be out of town on an assignment.
Excuse me, can you like, take this, please?
Is that milk
You know,
for
Fair
sure?
Book Club. I caught her the other day eating a
It was,
full wedding cake.
it was glowing.
And nobody was getting married.
Maybe put it on the counter next to her?
Have you seen my Salty Hearts novel anywhere? Oh,
I like how they're subtitling him.
Yeah.
honey, did you read my latest article? I got an interview with the mayor, and I tore him apart. Verbally, I mean.
Vicious. Maybe that's not the milk jug. It's awfully brown for milk. Can you open the fridge anymore?
I can try.
Alright, ham, pineapple. Is that sushi? TV dinners. No, nothing else looks like milk.
I mean, look at it. The jug is glowing, right? I'm not crazy.
Yeah. Maybe you have to do something to her? Can you touch her?
Oh, wait. This isn't Stacy, is it? This is Scarlet.
Oh, is Stacy a kid? I didn't actually catch their names.
Their names were never
I
said.
saw a blue jay the other day, and a cardinal. Do you think they're gonna live in the birdhouse?
What kind of babies would a blue jay and a cardinal make?
Cute, purple ones.
Where's her cup, then? Oh, she's holding it.
Dad, where do rainbows come from? Thanks for the milk, Dad. Soon my bones will be made of steel.
Your coffee is ready, sweetie.
Without actual spoilers, just giving you a general location, the first tie for this level is back in the bedroom.
Okay. It's in one of the drawers, of that much I'm certain. Well, maybe not.
I think you're gonna have to move your shirts. Oh, there you go. Ah, number one dad.
What was the design on the piano tie?
I would guess piano keys.
Oh,
Because
so-
it's called piano keys.
Oh. Of course it is.
Alright, coffee time. So it seems like we're gonna have to knock shit over if we want to find stuff, but we can't do it in front of humans because that makes us
I make your
suspicious.
coffee just the way you like it. Sea salt and tartar sauce.
And you're
Okay.
telling me this is not a flag?
So she has to know. She has to know.
Now that you're energized, I need you to take care of some chores in the backyard while I get some work done. There's grass to mow, weeds to pull, wood to chop. Are hamburgers really made out of ham? Oh. What if they were made from ponies?
What are you?
My camera's getting a bit old.
Really?
Any
Ponies?
chance you know where to find an M1 modified for motor drives?
Don't accidentally grow it yourself.
No, target that one. Thank you.
Sphernamakaran. Largest in the world? We'll just see about that.
Sphernamakaran is apparently a hammerhead shark.
Mom, Dad said we could get.
I think that was a dick joke.
It'll eat the grass and
What's
be
that?
a new super cool.
I said I
toy
think she made a dick
lover.
joke.
Me?
Yeah, we need a battle
No.
to
Scarlet.
family.
Oh,
Dad said we could get one.
I
Oh,
have
he
no
did,
idea
didn't
about
he?
anything that she is saying. I gotta be honest with you. I am entirely
Oh, it's
focused
such a
on
beautiful
trying
day
to move
today.
this damn thing.
The sun is shining, the birds are
I think that's a
singing.
raw
The
burger.
worms are wiggling.
Well,
Yes, even worms are happy to be outside today.
Hey,
I just don't know if it will count if you don't grill them.
you know that for sure?
birds are so.
I don't know.
strange.
I'm just saying maybe.
Why do you say
Because
that?
that's the only one that's still
If I
pink.
could
The other
find
two are
one,
brown.
I'd
Well,
live
I
up
feel
there.
like committing a mischief. If my goddamn
Great bankruptcy
mouse...
since opening in 1960.
It might not let you.
Last year. Yikes.
Alright, let's... It landed.
Well, that cloud looks like a butterfly.
That one looks like a dragon smashing the town.
Well, can the town have a wizard princess in it? Lady Stacy defends the town.
Oh,
Sure, but only if the dragon can be named Tom Lord the Thanks, Dad. These look delicious.
Somebody's getting poisoned, I guess.
I bet they taste like.
Raw meat isn't necessarily poisonous as long as it's clean.
Don't get too
Um,
comfortable, dear. I've got a busy
The
day
next
planned
tie
for
is
the whole
definitely
family.
somewhere out here.
Beneath the harsh sunlight.
It's
The
a
next two ties.
surprise.
As I'm not gonna like outright spoil, but I will general location you so we don't leave one without finding it.
I'm just trying to make a potion.
Well,
Well, dear, I've got a book on chemistry.
That's a lot of
that will
balls.
teach you to make real potions.
yes it is.
My potion's already real.
Oh, what's out on top of the shed?
It looks like a dead fish. I'll get to it in a sec.
It's probably a tie.
I got
You
a
think so?
splinter from the table.
I think so because it seems kind of the shape as the one in the drawer.
If this thing were any bigger, I'd be dead. Be careful,
Can I just, like,
Dad.
lock
Don't
my-
mess up my collectible.
Can I just like lock myself in here?
Tommy, why do you have so many footballs?
Did I hear Scarlett say if this was any bigger, I'd probably be dead?
Or something.
She...
Oh,
I vaguely
now
remember
I
she
get
said
it.
something like that.
What?
They're like dollies. Some are for
Another dick
playing
joke, you
house,
think?
And some are for playing Space Dolly. And
Considering she said she didn't think hammerhead sharks were that big just a few minutes ago.
Dad,
Yeah.
Tommy is feeding ants.
When there's a toxic spill in these
She nasty.
You'll thank me.
Maybe you should try the latter side.
I think some of my army men are still buried there.
I am doing my damned level best.
Of course I had to. Do you want their bodies lying all over the house?
He's talking about plastic army men.
Yeah. Apparently I can't just grab the shed.
No, I think you're gonna have to toss all the balls out.
Dad, you should have seen
And get the mower.
spiral I threw the other day. It went like 50 feet or like 100. I don't want to brag.
Please,
Dad,
for the love of
I saw
God,
that
target
crazy
the
chef guy
mower.
again.
I mean, it turned green once. You just missed it, so it's possible.
No, I saw it.
No, I mean your tentacle missed it.
Stacy, why are your butterfly hair clips all over the yard?
I was returning them to nature.
Oh, don't mow the flowers.
Well, I would mow the lawn, but I hurt my knee at basketball practice, and my elbow at baseball, and my foot at... Hey, Dad, the way you're mowing the lawn reminds me of this one episode of Sports Johnson, where he goes back in time and meets his son, Sports Johnson Jr., or SJJ, and he and his son have to train to win the future soccer match between Earth and Pluto, and they do. And Dad, are we ever gonna play soccer together?
Kid, I don't think you want that.
It would be funny, though. Oh, there's like a birdhouse and some little gnomes over here. So I know there's 2 ties in the garden. I wonder where the other one is, if your dead fish is actually a tie up there.
Yeah, so, I don't know if... I don't know if I've ever done this for you guys, but I like to pour over whether any given game is a player's game or a watcher's game. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's more fun? Right now, I am definitively on the side of this is a watcher's game.
Well, yeah, this is hilarious.
I'm glad you're amused. I am having a hell of a time trying to get up here.
I want to know where Set went, though.
Yeah, what's this phone call that he caught?
I don't know, he said it was his mom, so maybe she's chatty.
Oh. This would be so much easier if I could jump.
Yeah, it definitely looks like a tie.
Yeah.
Can you move the slide? Maybe you can move the slide closer. Can you grab the slide? Oh, or throw one of the balls up there. Maybe it'll knock it down.
Alright. I mean, I'll try anything at this point. No. Target that. This is gonna be really hard. I mean, not a bad first attempt, I think.
Okay, it doesn't seem like anything is being thrown that high. So that if you can't climb the slide, there has to be something else that you can drag closer to kind of give yourself either some leverage to knock it down.
Oh, my flowers!
Oh, don't get her mad. She's watching you. Go back on the rocks. Ain't no gardener lady ever want you touching the flowers. But there's got to be something over there. Maybe the gnome? Maybe you could climb on the gnome. Or the bird bath? Those are things that are not flowers that might work.
Except...
Alright, can't grab the... Was that like a radish?
I would like you to know, trying to have a serious phone call while listening to and watching this was the most difficult thing ever.
That's... I can't take credit for that. I am suffering here.
It's not even your suffering that's amusing, it's just the physics of this game. Just watching you with the mirror trying to get the key to work.
Oh.
It was very much a SpongeBob, just the lid moment.
Yeah, is it... What is this more like? Is this more like the stilt legs at the prom or the inflatable arms on the beach?
Oh, you're supposed to be weeding the garden anyway, I guess, so I guess you gotta be grabbing other stuff in here anyway. Like those dandelions? There's one next to the gnome.
Maybe. Yeah. And one right there.
Now, see if you can grab the gnome. Maybe use a climbing ladder. Oh, hey!
That was pure luck.
Not for climbing, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe throw him up there. Or try and climb him. Now that I'm looking at it from this angle, he doesn't seem that tall.
Well, he's a gnome.
Well, we're looking... It looks like there's another tie on top of the shed. But...
Yeah, there definitely is.
But everything that he's tried to throw up there has not gone high enough, and climbing the ladder for the slide didn't work. So there's got to be something else to be able to reach it or climb up there. Well, that was effective. Alright, let's look at the rest of the yard. Maybe wherever you gotta chop some firewood, there's something useful over there. We slip and sliding?
Why not?
I mean, is it slidey? Like the banana peels?
If I can get myself into this thing, I'll tell you.
Yeah, huh. I'm just thinking about, like, if your dad went missing and you were like, oh, hey, wait, go left. So one, it seems like the firewood you gotta chop is over there. But two, that recycle bin looks like it would be a great step.
I agree.
Maybe that's how you get on the roof.
Dad, when you chop trees, do they feel pain?
Jeez, Stacy, some things like trees and animals don't feel pain.
Wow, what a thing to say when your dad is an octopus. Are you going to attack them with the axe for saying you're a dumb animal? It's a really good way to get caught. It's not murder children.
Except for one thing, I can't maneuver it well enough to actually get anybody.
I can't even kill my progeny.
Go appease my curiosity and see if you can grab the recycle bin.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering the same thing looking at it.
Alright, give me a sec. Hold on, let me mount my wife first.
Not
This explains why those kids are not half squid.
This isn't working, is it?
No.
It's doing nothing for her either.
At least she stopped talking about her weird trip where she's going to smuggle stuff and making dick jokes about hammerhead sharks.
Yeah, that's a thing that's going on here. Are you seriously gonna make me keep dropping this and putting wood up and...
And now you're
Looks like it. See, that totally looks like a step.
It does.
If I can get it to stay in place long enough to actually climb it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Release.
Now can you shove it?
We're working on it. I can crotch myself on it apparently.
Kitty?
Okay, here goes nothing. Son of a bitch. Okay, no, now climb on top of it while it's like this. Please. Fine, have it your way, but get on it.
Oh, you're like halfway there.
Living on a prayer?
This is...
Oh! I agree.
Why is your leg stuck on it? Get off!
You dropped it on top of your leg, so now it's on top of your leg. Maybe you need to go take some frustration out by actually chopping the wood like your wife asked you to.
Take my aggression out on something here.
Your mating dance is very interesting.
I think this may be why I've never gotten laid before.
What a thing to admit on a live stream.
Yeah, I promise you I have said much, much worse.
I've probably been around for you saying much, much worse.
Yeah.
I don't think she likes her mating dance.
Apparently not.
I would love to find the person who can play this game with dexterity and skill, and then
Probably
wonder what hack they were using.
World of Long Plays.
I mean, I think the point of the game is to be ridiculous. I don't think they let you have a whole lot of dexterity and skill.
Okay, so I can't chop the wood unless it's on the block, huh?
Apparently so.
What an annoying...
Well done. You chopped some wood.
Yes. Apparently I gotta chop all the wood.
Oh, that's just rude.
Oh no! I hope there weren't any eggs in there.
Must chop wood!
Don't chop the bird house.
Yeah.
I've got you now!
Oh dear.
I will
What?
now!
Is your neighbor trying to murder you?
You think one evil gnome can defeat me, Octopus? Your buccal mass is grand. Second gnome!
Really? Really?
Honey, what's
even
going
the
on over
fuck
there?
just happened?
Les poissons, les poissons.
Forced casualness, really?
I have a surprise for the whole family. A free trip to the aquarium.
Did I just lose the third tie?
I know you think aquariums are festering prisons of iniquity, but I've got to write an article for the paper. Can't you make an
Festering
exception
prisons
this
of
time
iniquity.
for me?
Would you do it for a Scooby snack?
Oh, groceries. We need to go to the grocery store. We need things like cereal for the kids. Right, kids?
Well, we already have cereal.
We need so much cereal. Then it's settled. We're all going to the grocery store.
Are you that stupid?
I want Sports Johnson cereal and pizza and soda and chocolate.
I guess
milk.
you did lose out on the tie. So you gotta find the ties before you finish stuff where it automatically goes to the next level.
I give up. We're just gonna play through this as best we can.
I mean, I think it's still fun to see where the ties are. Wait, are you in the grocery store alone?
Has revolutionized the modern shopping
Apparently.
experience. Everything here is automated and handled remotely.
Really?
Okay, so this is a grocery store and there has been 8 million bananas. At the very least, there should be a banana tie in here because it's the grocery store. And that's like a thing, apparently, among Thai people.
Enough. We're working on getting it fixed, but we're sure at least one freezer door is working.
Oh, let me guess. The last one on the very fucking end?
Why are all these freezers frozen? Oh.
What is that? Tater tots. God damn it.
Are you gonna have to climb through the freezer? Yes.
Okay, can I ask a dumb question?
Yes.
How does it expect me to climb over this?
Like steps?
You gotta be shitting me. Could I have done this with the, could I have done this with the slide? Alright. Please be the pizza. You're not the pizza, are you?
No, I think it's the square boxes to your left. I don't know, can you zoom in? Oh! Or you could take the air conditioning duct. Oh! There's a pizza.
Oh my god.
Hey, wait, can you rent a movie?
There's a tie in that fucking machine, isn't there?
I have no idea.
Uh-huh.
But I'm really only looking at like how many are per location and whether there's like a secondary location. Wait, 2.5 Kevins? Who the heck is Chris? Murphy's Law? Soul Creator? Billy? Brain Suckers?
From Neptune.
The vacuum of space never sucked this much. Oh, Sports Johnson, that's who the kid likes.
Yeah.
Shirtless Chefs of Maryland. Young Horses.
Yeah, here's the whole selection over here.
Wild.
Get away from the carts.
Destroy. Destroy. Hear that? Abazor action figures are back in stock by popular demand.
What the hell is Abazor?
I would get picking up soda
I
for
don't
the
know
big
why
game,
this just popped up on my
maybe for a
phone, but
big
apparently your Wawa is
Only
closing.
Gervison's has a soda
Yeah.
stand big enough to handle all your
What
biggest
Wawa is
events.
closing?
The one outside of Collins Lakes. This is its last weekend open.
Well, so much for quick stops on the way home then.
I mean, something will probably go in there, but apparently somebody else owns the building and the lot and won't sell the Wawa, and it's this whole dramatic thing, so they can't make improvements, so Wawa's just closing it.
Fools, I say, fools!
Yeah, I mean, it's busy all the time. It does seem very stupid. Yeah, how are you supposed to get the one and only orange soda from the plane? Also, I thought you were getting cereal. When did we get the cereal?
We didn't get the cereal.
Did it just skip it for soda?
I'm not sure what it did. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there's the cereal. Alright. Can you push soda buttons?
Where? Over here?
Yeah, they look like soda things, right? Oh, they do make soda pop out. It's called Nasta? Oh my god.
Oh. Come on.
Yeah, turn around, there's a poster.
Oh no, I saw. Yes.
And that says koala?
Also Exploda.
Does it say koala milk?
Where are you looking?
The blue things you're right in front of.
Yes,
Koala
it does.
milk.
Yes, it does say koala milk.
Oh no. Mint craft?
I don't have questions.
The last Sports Johnson cereal. I hope nobody steals it while I look over here.
Wow! She's watching you.
I know.
How are you gonna steal it? You need a distraction.
I have idea.
Try bananas. Or the sunglasses for a disguise. Maybe you can trip her or throw something at her. Oh wait, she's walking away. Yeah, can you put the glasses on?
That's what I'm trying to do.
Apparently not.
Could you help me with these glasses?
She was walking around the aisle. Maybe she'll walk a different direction and you can steal it.
See, when the red light's on, the speaker is off. That means it's safe for me to talk about how we get our meat from... What? What is it? Oh, geez. What I was saying was, it's safe to talk about how we get our meat from... nowhere. Gervison's.
The hell?
Like...
What are you doing?
Alright, so clearly we need to distract her. That was not the right cereal. You need the orange one.
Yes, I know.
Now you're meeting dancing with her?
Okay, but you knocked something on the shelf and she looked in the other direction, so you gotta knock another thing on the shelf. Okay, quick, grab the orange one!
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. It's not targeting properly.
I like her tone. She's like, what are you doing? You just have to be a cat instead of an octopus. Knock more shit off the shelves. Nope.
See, I can't target. I cannot target quickly. It doesn't allow me to target quickly. I had it, and it
What are
didn't.
you doing?
I had it, and it didn't take it. What the fuck? The goddamn. What?
He's watching you. Let's go explore the rest of the store and come back. Oh no, maybe not. Frosted nut hand eggs?
No! My kids need their sugary cereal fix!
Apples are
I
to
drink
your right.
so much milk, I think I'm utterly in love.
Fruits to the right. Why, you don't like the puns?
My milk.
We here at Gervison's promote family values by offering
Alright,
great values.
but check
to
out the
great families.
bananas. I have a feeling.
I choose Gervison because I can't get enough of Soda City.
I wish I lived in Soda City.
Hi!
I believe I've got a captive audience.
Yes, but
Master soda
grab
is
the
out of
tie.
this world.
What's high?
on the floor. Walk. Walk. There it is.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Oh my god.
Everybody I know who's a Thai person has a banana tie. I knew there had to be one in bananas.
The episode with the tomatoes. It was.
I don't know where the other two are, but
I like chocolate milk!
are there any weird places you think a Thai might hide?
Pretty much anywhere in here.
I mean, the guy on the loudspeaker was talking about meat, which makes me feel like maybe that was a weird hint. But I haven't actually seen any meat. Where's the meat? Oh, there's the meat. Let's look at some meat. Get your tentacles all over that meat that is from somewhere suspicious.
Right.
Well, he said on the loudspeaker.
I know what he said. He was talking about his meat.
Throw the meat at the saw. Maybe it'll do something.
Think so?
I don't know. I told you. Oh, hey.
T-bone tie.
Great, now I can hang myself off my meat.
Everybody needs some meat. I have no idea where else the third tie might be, though. Because that meat was, like,
Here.
pure luck.
Oh, I'm sorry. Does anyone work here?
You already stole from this lady? Maybe don't be too weird around her.
I was trying my mating dance, though.
I don't think it worked.
How much more weird can you get than that, really? And I'm also starting to think there are no consequences to being seen, and...
I think it depends, considering you accidentally died on the floor.
Wait, did they get away with Chef Boyardee?
I don't know, zoom in, what's it say?
Chef Fujimoto.
Fujima?
They combined the two into something. Amazing.
Fujimoto's. Wait, Fujimoto, isn't that an Iron Chef? No, that's Morimoto.
Oregon Trail Mix, how cute. Another game reference. I'm doing the mating dance on the fucking shelf now, I guess.
She still doesn't seem seduced, but she can't take her eyes off of you.
Yeah, but you're getting weird blinky eyes down the bottom, and I feel like maybe that's not good. Why does it blink? Oh, when somebody's watching you, it has an eyeball.
Yep.
Interesting. Which one is chocolate? All the way in the back.
I'll be the one that's blinking in the back.
That milk company.
Indie AAA milk.
Hey, but get away from...
Free sushi samples in the back. They are delicious.
This milk says it's
Hey, wait,
also
wait,
fed
wait.
in cheese?
All of the ties have been in weird places. Can you climb whatever that weird corner staircase looking thing is?
Pipes?
You mean this or?
No, I mean back in
Behind the
the
dairy center.
corner. Go left. Not that way. The opposite of this way.
You mean my other
Go
left?
behind the dairy counter.
Yeah, behind the dairy, there's like a bunch of.
Oh,
There's some vent work back there that I'm suspicious of. That looks like a place to hide something.
mating dance.
I think this guy is lost. He's been back and forth on this aisle like 10 times.
You are one mate-friendly octopus.
Is there a problem?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, okay. You have to actually get all the way up if you want to go there. Okay. Can you get up there where you threw that meat? Yeah,
I mean,
up there.
I managed to get my meat up. Why not?
Well, get your meat up higher.
Congratulations.
There you go.
I really don't know
Steps
how.
are working here! And it didn't work on the stupid ladder.
It may very well have been my own lack of understanding of the physics here.
Alright.
Someone can understand the physics.
I suspect the vents. Inspect the vents.
Yes, if I can get myself up there. Can I do mating dance with the fucking pipes? Oh my
Okay, so apparently to climb things, you have to mate them. So whatever you're doing to mate with things can actually help you climb.
So basically, keep doing it. Ah, shit.
Yes, that is what we are saying.
Mate with the pipes.
I'm trying.
You can do it, Alpha. Mate with the pipes. The tentacles seek a bigger tentacle and they're coming out of the walls.
Jesus Christ. Okay, stand up. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe you have to mate with the fire alarm bell or whatever that is. Because, like, why would these be here if they weren't for climbing? You know?
I mean, I guess. I am having such a hard time.
So much for it. Could probably get through it in one session, huh?
You asked why this was hell? I've never been good at this, ever. Yeah.
But it is entertaining.
Well, I'm glad we got something out of this.
Oh, we're definitely getting something out of this.
Not hard, I hope.
It seems rather hard for you.
Not the kind of hard I had in mind on a Friday night.
Well,
Tell you what, though, it'd be split pea soup if I myself tried any of these stunts.
It's gonna be a weird comment, but it occurs to me I actually have no idea what octopi genitals look like. I think that's something I won't be Googling.
oh, but now our host will.
It might be more entertaining because she might know if we asked Kuro. Kuro enjoys this kind of thing, so...
He probably does, considering how into tentacles she is.
The last thing I need at this particular moment is a fucking audience. damn it.
We're almost there.
I know. Alright, camera work. Maybe. I can't even tell if there's something up there or not.
Yeah, it's not like the shed where you can kind of see on top.
Yeah.
I'm just suspicious because they stick out of the wall.
I know. If I can just stay up there long enough to get a fucking camera angle on it.
You can do it. I believe in your mating dance. You have to stand. That looks painful. Yep, look.
I know,
There was definitely a thing.
I saw it. Okay. God, that's annoying. No, get back up there. The bell, huh?
It's the only thing I can think of to stretch across. Maybe you can grab the bell, like with your hands, and swing like Tarzan. Oh, hey. Oh, hey!
I know, I'm trying. Where's the other fucking leg? Why won't it move? Get up there! God damn it!
Alright!
Now get the...
No, don't fall!
You can do it! You can do it! I believe in you! And your mating dance!
I hope it's a funny tie.
Target the goddamn tie.
I think you gotta walk closer. It's got a chicken on it!
I feel like I've been cock-blocked.
Did that say 3 of 4 or 3 of 3?
3 of 3.
Alright. Now you need a sushi from the back.
This feels like a trap.
Considering the last time it was your neighbor trying to murder you, maybe.
Oh, chef.
Hey, Set. What am I doing right now?
Smacking the meat.
Your meat. Pervert.
I I will turn you into moderately priced sushi rolls.
I like how it just says run. No other direction, just run.
What's the matter, octopus? Stuck in a jam? Oh, jam.
There you are.
I don't
We
even.
were getting worried. You're always up to something odd. What were you doing back there? Well, an answer would be appreciated.
Avoidance verbals.
Some nice succinct words. Maybe you're going to say, well, Scarlet, I work for the government to fight aquatic terrorists from Neptune, and this grocery store was full of... Is that it?
Please scan an item.
Oh my god, they make you do self-checkout? Did you scan the apple?
Yes.
All right, now that we've got our groceries, it's time to head to the aquarium.
You're gonna take your chocolate milk to the aquarium so it can sit in the car?
Well, that makes two of us. To the car, kids.
Yay!
You wanna leave your chocolate milk in the car for an entire aquarium trip? That sounds awesome.
He might, I'm
it's
not
really
doing that.
simple. You can come to the aquarium with your family, or you can walk home alone.
Come on, Dad! What are you waiting for?
He is not sure. I quit.
They just got married, so clearly these are stepkids.
Ooh, take a look at that. Check out that gift shop.
Knows a fish when they see one? Oh dear. And then somebody who wants to eat octopus.
Oh boy.
Honey, are you all right? What has got you so spooked? Okay, I'll just have to add that to the list of questions. Don't worry, we're here for you. Now, let's get some tickets.
Hey. Look at that sign.
Tommy, stay still.
What, ticket booth?
Yes. Do you notice something?
That ticket is wrong?
Yeah.
Oh no, you have to politely wait in
Tickets are through
line.
the turnstile up ahead. If you have any questions, please ask our talented staff of marine biologists.
I doubt their talent.
Hope your visit goes swimmingly.
You motherfucker.
Hey wait, what's up on top of the ticket booth? Is that a screwdriver?
Looks like it. I'll get in this
And-
next.
Hope your stay is
Fantastic. Yeah. I got an
Have a
achievement for not
whale
cutting
of
the
a
line.
time.
Wow. Do we want to explore the ladder before you go through the turnstile and probably can't come back?
Well, there's something up there.
Yeah, one thing looks like a screwdriver.
Okay, you are
Oh, wait, as long as you're holding the ticket, you can't pick up anything else?
Yep.
You only have one sticky hand?
Unless I figure out a way to control the left hand.
All those keys and there's not one for left hand?
No, actually, it would appear not.
Interesting. Sorry, not only are you an octopus that has to pretend to be human, you also only get one hand.
Look what I
Hammer?
learned. Look what I've learned how to do.
Is that a hammer, tape, and a screwdriver?
Yeah.
Yeah, knock them down for later so you don't have to climb back up.
Mating dance, don't fail us now!
Alright, through the turnstile.
Something smells fishy. You always.
Oh no! You have to go through a scientist's gauntlet. You have to keep out of their sight. Are you supposed to, like, sneak behind them?
How the fuck am I to do that while they're standing here like this?
I mean, sneak behind one so he only looks at the other scientists, maybe?
Yeah, but look where they're facing.
Yeah, they're facing each other.
If I go behind one, the other's gonna see me.
That's my point. If you sneak behind one, maybe they'll only see the other scientist. Or maybe there's something you can use as a disguise. Push buttons! Push the red buttons. What do they do? Let's get some more information. Game center.
Alright.
With prizes.
Giant hammerhead shark, I guess we know where the wife's going.
She's a fetish.
Yeah. The music
Kelp.
of kelp. Ah. Deep dark ocean. Dazzling display of lights. Yeah.
Alright.
Where's...
You still have your ticket?
No, it's up there again.
I guess it resets so you don't lose it.
Same thing happened with the key earlier. Oh, so this is how I'm gonna do it. And guess what? There's a tie in here.
Okay.
I goddamn promise you there is a tie in this room.
Spoiler, there's not a tie in this room.
Seriously?
There is a tie somewhere near the sharks, somewhere in an employee locker room that we're not supposed to be in, and somewhere in the world of kelp.
Mom, why are you writing about the aquarium?
Well, honey, the newspaper thinks I should write about the big new Shark Tank. And while I'm here...
Oh, there's the turnstile. Oh, don't go back this way. They're gonna see you.
Maybe the fish eat it.
That might as well be true.
Mating dance.
You just want to see what happens when they see you?
I may have to raise the difficulty for it. It might be on normal and above. That there's actually consequences.
Oh man, Amazon Arcade. I have to go there.
You play enough games. Why not try...
There's no such thing, woman.
Help. That sounds fungicational.
Fungicational!
No,
It's Stacy.
don't believe in it.
So fast. Soon I'll need a bigger
Back
camera.
in my day, we called it edutainment.
Yeah, really.
Mom, why are there so many different kinds of fish?
Well, when the Earth was...
Is it because there was one fish and that fish divided into thousands of different kinds of fish?
Well,
Because it needed thousands of special friends to swim with it and do all the different...
Can't you fucking face forward?
Yeah. Kinda, actually.
Without needing to be swung?
Okay, kids. We'll be back here in 2 hours. Carry 'em to your heart's content. And learn well.
Oh, employees only, so that's probably where we're not supposed to... Oh, maybe not. Well, it said there was something in the employee zone. Maybe there's another employee zone.
Headshot. How'd you like that one?
I think maybe we need to turn the difficulty up if you're getting the hang of moving around, because I feel like it's weird that they're seeing you but don't respond.
Let's go straight to hard.
I feel like that's maybe a bad choice, considering you can barely climb things. Oh yeah, see? So I guess when they see you, you slowly start to die? Or is that ink?
I'm not sure.
All right, let's go.
Was that the only employees only door? Because it definitely said one of the ties was in an, like, employee locker room, and now we're...
I mean, it's the only one so far, but there's a lot of aquariums still to explore.
True. Can you slide? Oh no, you just fall. What is that? World of Kelp. Oh wait, is that like a vending machine thing? No, that's a trash can. Shark trash can.
Bleh. Old.
Ain't that old?
Aw, man, look at all this learning. Come on, Dad. Let's get through all this junk so we can get out of here.
So somewhere here in the world of kelp, there's definitely a tie. Good luck.
Travel the world of kelp. How fast can you map the world's kelp forests?
Grab that big globe and I'll get the quiz going. I can't believe Mom convinced me to go to World of Kelp. I bet Stacy is having a great time in the deep sea. Dad, I'm gonna turn this fungicational day into a sports-educational... Dad, I'm gonna turn this fungicational day into a sports-educational day. Come on, Dad. Stop being a slug. Nereocystis, they're green. Go, Dad, go!
Wait, are you trying to find the green dot? Is that what this is?
Clunia, red. Find him, Dad.
There it is. No, you turned it the wrong way. It was right by you.
Dad, Laminaria is yellow. Hurry, hit all three. Dad, spin the earth as hard as you can. Macrocystis is purple. Hurry, Dad. We need to get the best time.
We hope you've enjoyed your journey around the world of kelp.
This is for your own good.
There must be an achievement for a good enough score. This is really fucking ridiculous. You know what? I quit. We're moving on.
Dad, you gotta make the slide at home that long.
Kelp release male and female spores to reproduce. Put a
Dad,
male and female
you
spore
gotta make
into
the
each
slide at
spore
home
soil
that
pod.
long. That was great.
What are the gas-filled bladders that help kelp float? Touch the top of the kelp to find out.
Ew, kelp have gas bladders? Are they made of farts?
That crab is having a time.
So apparently the tie is somewhere around here.
I'm just trying to figure out where.
It says... You have to play a game with Tommy. And he will kick sea urchins at kelp. So...
Huzzah?
Dad, grab the wiggly kelp, grab it.
It's weird that you have to do your mating dance in order to, like, effectively do anything.
Yeah. Life of a fraud, I guess.
Not very good at touching the tip, huh?
I've never had to.
Oh, Tommy might be helping.
Well, this isn't so bad. Sweet moves, Dad. But try not to get me with them. Well, this isn't.
Alright, look around.
I mean, I didn't know plants were alive.
What are the roots
Oh.
that hold kelp to the ground? Tilt the slider to find out.
Oh man, this is just like that episode of Sports Johnson.
You know what, Set? I'm missing the Mario Party days now.
But thought it was a girly episode.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You gotta get into the middle.
I know.
You need better aim.
This was always the hard part. I think it's the hold fast.
Try the wheel, Dad. I bet you're so fast.
What's this, double dare?
Come on, run faster. SJ fast.
What is on your head?
I'm not sure. I don't know where I caught it from.
It looks like a crown.
There's a tie.
Where's the
What?
tie? Where's the tie?
The tie is above the wheel.
Above the wheel?
Yeah. When it panned out for that shot, it's up on like the ledge, the kelp ledge above the wheel.
Are you telling me I had to get out and climb that way?
I'm not sure.
That is not what the Google says.
What?
Oh wait, no, there is one on top of the wheel. Never mind, I was looking at a different World of Kelp one.
I was gonna say, I clearly see it.
Oh no, so apparently you can get Tommy to hit a button that makes the spin wheel, the wheel spin very fast. Oh, but hey.
Or
Looks like you're getting there. Well, yeah, it actually mentions that as an alternative one because sometimes he just doesn't hit the button. I don't know how to get him to hit the button. He has abandoned you. You're stuck with the fan if you want the tie.
This can be done, I just need the right fucking angle.
Yes, it in fact mentions this as a backup method, so yes, it can be done.
The biggest problem I'm having is I can only turn the camera so much. It is not a free cam.
Wait, you can steal letters? Does that mean you can go fix Ticket?
I mean, I could. Wonder if that's worth an achievement. But I'm debating whether I wonder enough for it to be worth this.
Or something.
I don't know. You still trying to get the tie, or have you given up?
My stubbornness doesn't want me to give up, but like...
Oh! Alright, so aim for the kelp on the side, catch it, and climb up? Is that the goal now?
Don't even know what the goal is at this point. All I know is the only thing that's really keeping me going here is the fact that you guys are entertained by this.
Oh, very much.
I very much have no affinity whether I actually finish this or not. on. I can't get enough speed. Can't run it backwards. Blue, how many levels are there total?
Well, there's 33 ties.
11 levels. And I'm only on 4.
Well, and it does mention a secret level, so there's probably 10 levels in the secret level.
Screw the
Sea
tie.
urchins eat kelp, and otters eat sea urchins. Use the otter to save kelp from urchin extinction.
Just try and protect those kelp, Dad.
Enjoy the urchin pool. Enjoy the urchin pool.
You were spotted, huh?
So, get him to hit this.
I don't know. It just says that after you run the wheel, sometimes he hits a button. But instead he keeps abandoning you, so I guess he's not hitting the button.
Can be awesome.
I don't believe I asked you to go limp. Stand the fuck up and go.
You need to give him a little blue pill.
Sea urchins eat kelp, and otters eat sea urchins. Use the otter to save kelp from urchin extinction.
Just try and protect those kelp, Dad.
Okay, somewhere there's a tie around here.
Pew, pew, pew! Nature's great!
Well, looks like
Right.
we're almost done here. This way.
Try towards the camera. Because it said there's a tie on one of the otters, but it seems like there's gotta be another otter. Maybe one of the stand-ups? Knock over that stand-up.
Personal space.
No, like the one you stick your face in. Not the game. Yeah, like there. Oh, there it is. To the right. Green tie. You gotta go find the otter you just threw now. Because it has a green tie on it. I think it was the bigger one. Yep, there it is.
Dad, you've gotta be faster. I don't blame you, though. I've been training for the big race. This is just like when Sports J entered the Intergalactic Olympics and Foosball Lord challenged him in an ultra climbing challenge. And Sports J is like, there are no climbing sports. foosball lord is all, then I guess you'll lose this time, Sports Johnson. But then SJ just reverse skis up the mountain. Just reverse ski, Dad. Come on, Dad. Where's your sense of gravity? Did you grow up on the moon?
Like, I feel like I have to pull my mouse back in order to go solid left or solid right.
You gotta pretend. You're you. And this is, like... Do you think you can camp in a kelp forest?
Well, your dad can.
I'm suddenly extremely disappointed in all of our aquariums around here.
Oh, really?
Because they don't.
Like,
our aquariums don't have this.
I want a stupid climbing thing to go play games in an aquarium. This would have been extremely fun-educational.
I do too. At least the limbs on my physical body will work the way they're intended.
Yield ragdoll physics.
I still really want to know why they decided only one hand is allowed to work.
I don't know, but it's starting to piss me off.
Challenge of it.
No. What the fuck?
Oh, suddenly you can jump.
No.
Oh, getting helped by speed urchins.
No!
You got this. You're good.
Do it.
Oh no!
You know what?
That fan helped. We're also very close to getting caught.
Yeah, he's not letting you get up that way.
There's a fan. You can use it to bullshit your way back there.
It's the least this thing can do, given everything it's putting me through here.
I think this game should be used as a form of torture.
I knew going in it was... The sad part is I knew going in it was going to be like this.
I think it's fun. I don't think I could play it without failing even worse than you are.
Oh,
But
yeah,
it looks
no,
fun.
No.
Get up there, you son of a bitch!
Thank you for visiting the world of kelp. Please consider donating or buying kelp merchandise on your way out.
Help shop.
That was great, Dad. I accidentally
accidentally learned a bunch of stuff.
Science Johnson?
My Johnson gets used for science all the time, kid.
Can't tell kids that.
I just did.
Shouldn't.
But I did.
Ooh, the deep dark sea.
Ocean. What wonders await you in the darkness?
You are now entering the deep ocean, home to many strange and mysterious creatures. Bear witness.
Well, apparently there was some kind of octopus tie back on the world of Kelp.
Daddy? Is that
That's probably the one that I didn't get from the top of the wheel.
How do I get out of here?
Did you get?
Don't run off
Did you
without
get
me.
2 already?
Hey, Dad?
Did I what?
Because there was wheel,
I did not get wheel.
there was wheel,
Predators seek out
otter,
the
and
phosphorescent
kelp
glow of
in the
their
thing you
prey.
just had to climb.
Oh, okay.
Do you have what it takes to hunt in the darkness? I bet you don't.
Oh goody.
Wow. Mom told us you two used to go dancing, but I didn't know you had moves like those. Come on, Dad, catch a little goldfishy. Catch it with your feet. So, if you were a bigger fish, you would catch the smaller fish and then raise them to be big fish, right?
Pretty close to home there, kid.
Good dancing, Dad. I tried to dance like you and hit my head and went to sleep.
Wow.
You shouldn't do that when you have a concussion.
Okay.
Are you gonna do a funny fish dance? Like the snuggle fish?
Did I just fall out? Oh, that really pisses me off.
Okay, so actually, it might be that every section in here counts as a level, because it looks like there's 3 ties. Like, back near the turnstile, 3 in the world of kelp,
Oh,
3 in the
interesting.
deep sea.
Well, would you guys be entirely disappointed if I said this was not going to be 100% run at all?
No, I'm just kind of curious now, because I'm like, this is a very wiggly game. It's not exactly easy to get these ties.
Well, I mean, it's not the fact that it's difficult that gets me,
Hunter,
it's
you have what it takes. Now
It's
take a shake light and
the
despair.
things around it. Like, I'm snagging everywhere, the
A nightmare like this one.
controls are not straightforward. Like, I like the thing to do what it's supposed to be doing. That's all. Take shake light. I am doing my best.
Jellyfish can live forever. Can you?
To say that, like, if you were an actual octopus traumatized enough by the ocean
Jellies. They make me feel
that,
I'm
like, you
wrapped
didn't
up
want to go
in
back
a
and you married a human,
made of jelly.
trying to, like, navigate and save your kid from jellyfish would be kind of weirdly traumatizing.
Yeah.
Sometimes I dream about swimming in the ocean and hearing something calling from deep below. Calling me.
Thanks,
towards
kid.
It turns out to be a seahorse ranch.
You wearing a jellyfish hat?
She is.
Love
we
it.
escape this when we escape this place of nightmares, can we get ice cream?
Dang it. Why is it so
Wow,
dark down
kid.
here? Did a fuse blow?
Oh no! Dad, it's one of those science men that you're afraid of! Give me the shaky light! Thanks, Dad!
Excuse me, little girl.
What? I am but...
So it is clear your entire family knows that you're an
Were
octopus.
you entranced? I bet you were.
Smells that way, doesn't it?
Maintenance?
Hey! What is that thing? Help!
Get the lights working.
Dad, I think there's something really scary in here. Why does it have such big teeth? Dad, I think that fish is growling. Hold on, Dad!
There's supposedly a box of glow sticks that has a tie in it somewhere around here. Oh, there it is. But it says box of pink glow sticks.
Oh, I see pink.
Might be a tie in there. There you go.
I found these little glow sticks.
I don't know. Should I do this again the next time we're here from the beginning? Now that I know what the fuck I'm doing.
It might be interesting to actually go back through it and actually try and find, like, all the ties and get the hang of it. And it depends. Or if you're finding it too frustrating to play, then we should just kind of finish the story. I want to know if she knows that he's an octopus.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So I think that's going to depend on your frustration level.
Right now it's rather high, but to be fair, that started when I lost the third tie in the wedding level.
Oh, are you disappointed at the lack of ties?
Yeah, I mean, I'm starting to get the hang of the fucking moving here.
Well, I mean, there was a tie all the way back in that dark jellyfish level somewhere.
If we're gonna do this for real the next time out, I'm honestly not gonna bother. No, we'll do it. We'll do it then.
Okay.
Wait, there's another plug somewhere.
Well, that was one maintenance closet. Maybe there's something else. Can you get the shaky light back or convince her to follow you?
I will try. But before I do that, let me go piss and mull this over.
I too have to be.
Thanks, all of us.
Okay, where was I? Is there more than one plug in here? Oh, yeah, there are. Look at that. Okay, that's not right. You go. There. Yeah.
I believe in your ability to insert a plug into something.
That's not the only thing you think I'm capable of doing, is it?
There are many things I think you're capable of doing. Some of them good, some of them better not mentioned.
P54. Heck am I watching?
You
There's
don't
Among Us Among Us.
You don't want to know, Mongo.
Oh, now I see it.
Unless
I don't know where this is going.
He's an octopus, he's not a squid.
Unless, of course, you've graduated from scat into... Oh, for...
Witness the amazingly cuddly snugglefish. A stuffed
I miss anything
snugglefish toy
important?
makes a killer gift.
Probably a tie.
Oh, he isn't mean.
Wait, did you find another
This
tie,
fish
not
makes
just a
a
glow
plush
stick
toy
one?
that is to die for.
No,
So
I've only
cute,
found
you'll
one up to
say,
this point.
I want to eat you up. Who is doing our inner monologue?
That's aquarium announcements.
Oh.
What's wrong, Daddy? You sound like Mommy when she sees the house after you make breakfast. Don't be scared. Escalators are just stairs with attitude.
Yeah, the attitude says go eat shit in the ground.
Oh, he's done plenty of both.
Lift your legs up high, Dad.
See, I have to move the mouse forward every time. And I have only so much space here to do that without having to pick up the mouse and reset my
Oh,
motion.
now the ironic thing? I could actually believe an actual octopus could play this game. Yeah, no, they're actually pretty crazy intelligent.
Yes, but I'm very aware of how smart octopi are.
Are you telling me you think a dad, could, like an octopus, could literally fake being a dad and maybe get away with it?
Maybe in 20 years. I mean, we'd also have to develop that whole eyesight problem that all of Superman's companions have.
Child. There you are. Took you so long. Jesus Christ.
Oh god, again.
Perform your mating dance!
Did I do the dance of joy?
No, this does it plenty for you, trust me.
You can do it. A princess can do anything he or she wants to.
Have you tried grabbing onto the railing?
Doesn't
Are you
work.
sure this is the correct direction?
Well, it's not, but there's no button down here. Pretty
Push it
sure.
to the limit!
I don't think. I'm pretty sure the entire challenge is that is the button.
So what can you grab?
Bums suck nothing.
Maybe the other side? Alright, is there anything behind you?
Just a child and an exit sign that's too far away to be in any way effective.
And what happened? You came from that direction?
Yeah, I came from there. That's where the first escalator is.
Alright, go back there and see if you missed something that you can carry with you. Oh wait, no, you got it.
You gotta switch it so it works right.
What?
What happened?
Took too long?
You fucking goddamn son of a bitch.
Lift your legs up high, Dad.
Excuse me, why is the camera this far back?
To be annoying.
Because you touch yourself at night?
Escalators are the stairs with attitude.
Like, half the time the leg doesn't lift. That's the biggest problem I have with this, is the inconsistent execution of control.
Dad, please don't leave me alone.
I mean, apparently you got your lifting shoes on then.
I'm doing my fucking level best, child.
I don't believe it. Give me better.
And
Now you gotta push the button.
I did. The
Then do you have to go get her?
The child takes fucking forever to get up here.
Lift your legs up high, Dad. You can do it. A princess can do anything he or she wants to.
Okay, so I'm guessing you press a particular button for the leg control before you can move it.
I have to hold down the left to move the left leg, and move the mouse forward each time. Which means I gotta keep picking the fucking mouse up, putting the fucking mouse down, and sliding the fucking mouse forward every fucking time I want to take a fucking step. And it's very annoying.
Well, at least you don't have shoelaces. And we'd live in Final Destination. I just don't understand what happened last time that made you start over.
I don't either, and that's also pissing me off.
Well, I wonder if there's somebody around that corner who saw you and you walked too far.
Or I'll be stuck here forever.
Don't know why my leg just spazzed out like that.
Because reasons.
Thank
Maybe you got
for
too far away
visiting
from
the
her?
deep ocean. Were you undelighted? I bet you weren't.
Undelighted.
Why hasn't anyone ever liked it?
Starfish must come from the stars.
Was Scarlet the name of your wife?
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, did Mom just, like, abandon the children in the smart portions where you learn to go play games in the arcade?
She sure did. 'Cause there she is, right there.
Oh, she has to go write an article, remember?
We're alone without the kids for once. Honey,
Oh no.
I
Carnival.
wonder what our lives will be like once our kids grow up and
Please,
move
this
away.
is nothing.
Maybe we'll
You just got married, bitch!
Literally.
She's like, honey, we need to talk.
I thought the aquarium was more educational.
You
You're
skipped
in the least educational part.
fortune, you dumb bum.
Oh my god.
Are you trying to headbang yourself against the floor?
Yes, and it's not working very well.
Well, numbnuts, you gotta bang your actual head. You're just banging your eyes against the floor.
Hey, Mongo, I have an idea. Why don't you try this?
Okay, drive me out there.
Well, no, I mean you buy this and you run the next stream. Let's see how you do.
I mean, I'm willing to try. Wait, how much is the game?
Like, I think it was 15.
Yeah, I'm willing to try. I mean, you do understand I play goddamn Dark Souls for fun, right?
That's not what this is like. This is a whole different challenge.
I played Pirates of the... Or not Pirates. I played friggin' Assassin's Creed 5. Or 4, Black Flag.
Well then take it!
You gotta put it in her hands.
These strange incidents keep happening, and you brush them off like they're nothing.
Firmly
Like
grasp
Wait,
it
does
in
she
your
know or
hand.
does she not know?
Or when we ran out of printer ink and you just made
We are
more.
not sure.
And I
Made more ink!
and then finding them in the trash.
She wants to know why you don't brush your teeth.
Pull harder!
Wow! Wow!
Maybe you don't deserve the snake plushie.
You bitch.
That was effective. Where did it go?
Oh, there it is.
Right there. Oh no. It wants you to play basketball.
There was that time you were fixing the sink and the disposal came on, but you wouldn't go to the hospital, yet somehow your arm looks good as new. Are you ever going to explain that? I don't think turtles can really do that.
That's it. Bob your head. Bob it up and down. Pop it. Twist it.
Hello, Jingle Bells.
Thank you, Carl, for making yourself useful for once. Fucking shell-faced.
Carl, is that your
Fucking
name?
shell-faced fuck.
Carl is a Discord bot that is a turtle.
Oh, I am not familiar.
Yes, a turd all.
I don't get it.
Carl
I
and
love
Alpha,
the ocean,
very,
but you seem to hate the aquarium.
Heated?
contentious relationship.
Stacy
I don't know, it
was
seems
so
pretty
happy
heated.
she could see you. You know, she thinks you hate dolphins.
Wait, is there a horse bot in Discord?
A what now?
Horse?
Oh, I'm just referencing your next fever dream.
Don't go there while we're live.
Yeah, I should note, I kind of maybe let Set see it when we were in public.
I mean, do you expect me to talk
Wait, did
about
you just
that
get
right
a
now?
point because you hit the rim and not the ball?
Apparently.
Wait, see if you can stretch your arm out and just hit the rim with the ball.
My arm doesn't go that far. Unfortunately.
How will you know if you don't try?
Because I've been trying.
Sounds like quitter talk.
Oh my god, it's almost 11 already?
Yep. Jesus Christ.
If any of them, that one actually looked like it went in. Even by this glitched physics. Okay, I can't tell if the game is taking pity or if it's just that stupid.
I don't really care at this point. I just want to get through the main plot at this point. It has truly pissed me off.
You don't like having spaghetti arms?
No, Blue,
That's weird.
I don't like having
What if you
spaghetti
use
arms.
both arms?
Can't.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, it's very strange. You only get one sticky arm.
You don't even have access to both arms at all?
Nope.
That's kind of distressing. Oh my god. The next game. No.
Hey, that guy's cheating. Come on now. The integrity of the game is compromised.
Here, you know what? And compromise the integrity of your face.
Well, if you do one more ink thing, you're gonna respawn. I guess you just did something really weird in front of your daughter before?
Did I just make a shot in his fucking hoop?
I'm pretty sure you did.
Yes.
I...
What? What? I have a dog interrupter.
What does the furry baby want?
Attention,
Aw.
I think. Unless thunderstorms are rolling in again.
Yay! Yay!
Do you hear something I cannot?
Okay, that prize had better still fucking...
Oh no.
Wait, what prize?
He had just earned the dolphin prize from the hoops.
Oh, and then he...
Because he didn't get it to her before he alerted the guy next to him that he's an octopus.
Maybe you should change it back to easy mode.
God damn it! You know what? I'm turning this back. Because fuck all of this. We're gonna get at least do our damnedest to get through the main plot, and then I've quite had it.
If she could see you. You know,
Stand up.
hate dolphins.
Wait, so if the goal is still to get 6, are the controls easier or something?
No. I just... On easy, you can't get an accidental kick, I don't think.
Oh, okay, so it makes it easier for you to get by.
Yeah, I was gonna say, considering we walked right between the two scientists. Bullshit, that should have counted.
This game is rigged.
Like I said, I'm very happy you guys were entertained, but that's about the only thing I'm happy about here.
I'm definitely leaning towards creator as a sadist.
Yeah, no doubt.
Come on, up you get. Up you get, doggy.
Well, I'm gonna go before I witness Alpha destroy his setup.
Actually, he's got really good at the basketball toss now.
Oh, I'm referring to the sounds I heard earlier.
You mean the slamming of the headset?
Yes, that.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm just gonna say, it's completely justified.
Get out.
Well, I mean, in that case, what's a game that you would like to play that we think would be funny that won't frustrate you for when we get through the story of this?
Something that does not have 10 trillion broken controls.
I think we can find that.
I mean, I've got the Tex Murphy series, which, if you guys don't know, was a detective series for DOS. There's plenty of reading dialogue in there.
It sounds familiar. I don't think I've ever played it, but I think I've seen this.
Now, I've only ever played one game, and I don't even remember which game it was in the series. But there is a way to get him kicked in the balls repeatedly in the course of the
I'm
plot.
down. You didn't have to threaten me with a good time of making your character kick in the balls repeatedly.
And that'll be
There's
what?
kicking? I
That'll be
wanna
what,
do
2
kicking.
weeks?
Oh, hey, 2 in a row.
Hey, that's how we beat the last time. Oh, come on!
As long as you were weak, I knew we should go get shopping done.
Now, stay away from everyone, everything, and everywhere. Get the fucking dolphin and... No, stop molesting Carl! We're done with Carl.
You're always done with Carl.
I mean, yeah.
Apparently Octodad is not.
Apparently.
He really likes Carl.
I like how she just tosses them to the side after you bring a new one.
Slap her in the face with it.
Also, Mongo,
Yeah.
since we're on easy mode now and can't actually hurt anybody, mating dance.
The mating dance.
Which is also
Yeah,
the
I was
climbing
thinking
dance,
that was
apparently.
your intent, but then I thought that you wouldn't do that on this family show.
Family show? The fuck are you watching?
Well, at least that's what you always said when we played our trading cards.
Well, that was a family show. It was Tabletop Sim. This, on the other hand,
That
isn't.
bakery burned down. I had a lot of questions to answer.
Oh, so are you doing air hockey next or fish toss?
Air hockey's my favorite. It's gonna come last because I want to go as long as I can without that
Looks like
pissing
the
me off.
rainforests are being cut down. I guess nothing lasts.
You know, at first I thought you were making a solid innuendo, and then you missed it. Like the fish.
I knew full well what you wanted me to say.
I would genuinely love to play a fish toss game like this.
I'm disappointed in every aquarium now because this one's not real.
Yeah. True. They have failed us.
Like, hello, where's my giant climbable kelp forest? Or my creepy dark room where I have to float through jellyfish, like...
Yeah, no, I want that.
I would love to go through an aquarium like that with you guys.
I don't think we could, stay under PG rating in an aquarium, though. If we went together.
Would we be able to stay PG anywhere we went together?
I feel like a lot of times in public, we try, kind of.
We try,
Like,
and then what?
We're, like, conscious of children existing around us.
Is that why I kept my innuendos to a minimum last time?
Probably. I'm not in your brain. I don't know your reasoning.
I don't know my reasoning either, so...
I was gonna say. Also, is that a tie up there?
Where'd you see it? Oh, I saw
Oh
it.
yeah, on the rock. Let's do it. Give her a thing and try and get the tie. That one's in an obvious place.
I've always wondered what you keep in that musty old basement, but I respect your privacy.
Who are you now? 'Cause you're asking a lot of questions. Constantly. Invasively.
Well, she's your wife.
Does that mean you get to ask invasive questions?
Yes, it's called intimacy.
Oh. Something I know nothing about. You know why?
Again, what are things we've been on the internet?
Yeah.
Hey, that guy's cheating.
I'm not trying to win a prize, numbnuts. Stand up.
Come on now. The integrity of the game is compromised.
I don't give a damn about the integrity of the fucking game. Stand up in there.
Wait, maybe you should try that gate that keeps swinging instead. Like, can you reclose that so it stays in one spot? Or climb it?
I'm working on option B.
Yeah, see? I feel like that's slightly closer.
And I'm having a ton of trouble with my left versus my right here.
This gate needs to latch.
It's not going to.
Can you climb the little edge piece there? The part where it would normally latch?
That's what I was trying to do, and I couldn't get on it.
I was thinking maybe like a step.
Oh.
I mean, it's okay if you don't want the tie. You sound like you're getting frustrated.
I don't want the tie. I want to be done. Like, that's where I'm at now.
Apparently there's another tie in this jaw claw machine.
Whack-a-neel!
Aren't these endangered?
They will be when I'm through with them.
I should write about the plight of the rainforest. I could catch a boat to the Amazon and take pictures of all the sad monkeys. Maybe then people would care.
So you think you can beat old Air Hockey Matt at his own game, huh?
Air
Brilliant.
Hockey Matt.
Air Hockey Matt is struggling.
Air Hockey Matt got short arms.
I wonder if you can use that to your advantage.
It's making its way to you, man. Just slowly. There you go.
How did I beat him?
You broke this man's spirit.
How in God's name This may be the single overall stupidest stream I have ever done in my life.
Okay,
For
so
many definitions.
I know you're not gonna like this because she only needed 7 prizes, but if you play all 10 games and win, you do get another tie.
Would you like to know my answer to that?
Make Mongo do it?
Well, yes, but more to the point, no. I'm not fucking doing it. Sorry. I have hit my limit.
Sir.
God.
At least climb in the jaw claw and see if you can get the tie that's in there.
Ah. You got 4. Did you not?
You want prizes at an arcade that are this easy to get.
Again, I want the Subrarium to exist.
So do I. I'd have more fun with it in real life.
Oh no, the tank has sprung a leak. My hands are full. Why don't you try to fix that instead?
Really? But wait, climb in the jaw claw machine. I just want to see if the tie is right there. Because if it's right there, you might as well grab it.
Maybe
Can you zoom in?
Keep tossing prizes aside.
I can zoom in, but I'm pretty sure there's a glass panel.
I think you have to go in from the side. Or the top. Or possibly through that little exit hole. Yeah, I think you have to climb in through the hole.
You're going to make this man insert tentacles into a hole on live stream.
Yes, I am. Because why not? At least it's not climbing on something. Oh my god, it's working.
Tell someone that this guy's being a jerk.
There you go. See, that was way easier than climbing.
Rules.
You sure you don't want to try the other games?
Yes. You wanna be here all night? Because that's the track we're fucking on here.
I mean, you're not trying to beat the whole game tonight, are you?
Here,
That was kind of the hope, but the frustration and
You?
did you fucking ungrateful?
We're gonna
First, she makes you give her a whole bunch of prizes, and then she tosses them all.
Hurry up and plug the hole! The endangered
She
fish
didn't
are
want
in
them anyway.
danger!
Oh my god. This is not how you fix glass!
Drown. Drown.
Why did that just fly out of my hand?
I don't know.
The piranhas are eating you.
Yeah? And?
Just making sure you know.
This kind of seems like a welcomed relief at this point, if I'm being honest with you. You know, actually, you should ask Wit the time I had trying to play Surgeon Simulator.
Oh my god. I remember some of the video of that.
Uh-huh. So you understand.
Well, I have wasted enough time here. I've got work to do. When you feel like having a real discussion, find me at the Shark Tank.
Wild. She's not a very nice wife.
No.
Hey, what happened to... This is called intimacy.
No, when she's all like, fine, find me at the Shark Tank after she threw the plushies you got her into the water for you to plug a hole in a place that's not actually your job.
She's the one who said she didn't want them anyway.
Oh, there's our employees area.
How many fish live in the sea?
There's a tie over there in a locker.
Where, the employee area?
Yeah. Apparently.
Thank God this isn't an escalator.
I mean, if you just had to do the employee's job, you might as well get a tie out of it. That looks like that might have been it.
It is it. Can you just let go of it fucking gracefully? I mean, here's another problem I'm having. I'm just clicking to let go. And it shuts.
Maybe if you walk that direction?
I think you gotta put something in front of it, like one of the buckets.
Is that how lockers work? Because I don't think that's how lockers work. Unless they've got springs on them.
Depends on how cheap your school was.
I prefer the cheap one where it doesn't close. I like having control of when I do the fucking closing of my fucking locker. Okay, look. Move fuck back. Now, let go. Stop. See, this should not be difficult, and yet it's making it difficult. Like, why do we need to have an auto-shut locker?
I don't know, but considering the other one's hanging open, you would think it wouldn't. Maybe knock the bucket over. Since the bucket is in the way of that other locker closing, maybe that will work. Oh wait, you got it.
See, there's a good kind of creator as a sadist, and a bad kind of creator as a sadist.
And this one's very much edging.
No.
The balance.
This ain't edging This ain't edging fucking nowhere. This is quite clearly in bad. A lot of this just does not need to be. Now, can this discussion please be the end of it, woman?
You fell into my trap!
Really?
Octopus! Nowhere to
Oh no, you're naked!
time. Now, tell me, Octopus, what are you plotting? How many others are there? Why is everybody fish?
Huh?
How many other fish are there?
Go back where you belong! Goodbye, Octopus! I'll tell your family the bad news.
I thought he was trying to cook him, and instead he put him in the aquarium?
Yeah, but now what? That can't be the end.
Why is the boat stopped?
Now you're...
Where's the captain?
You know him, probably taking a shower.
In the middle of a rainstorm?
Did you float from the aquarium out to sea and now you're trying to get back to land?
I guess.
Is this how you decided to become human? I'm so confused.
Whoa, what is that?
Where is inside? Come on, stand up. You were doing just fine earlier.
Yeah, but you had pants to keep your legs straight before.
I knew there was a reason I didn't like wearing pants.
Pants are overrated. Shorts are where it's at.
Was that a sea monster?
I mean, given the choice, I wouldn't wear shorts either.
A little Joe keeps me up that extra 17 hours.
17 hours?
Wait, it says find a pick-me-up. Go steal the coffee. Oh, it says number one dad.
Hey, where'd my coffee go?
Okay,
oh, there you go. Now you can stand. Sort of.
Okay, this may be a little tough.
Our net profit went up. Good one. What? Oh, net profit? I don't, because... Gonna be better.
Ask me if I care at this point whether we've been seen.
I mean, I think that's why easy mode is better.
Yeah.
I think that song's gonna be stuck in me at years.
I assume you need a key.
Yeah, of course. How many is enough?
When you were at sea, you needed oranges, not bananas.
Yeah, bananas don't prevent scurvy.
Oh, what's that? That's a key.
That is a key. And once again, once a fucking again. Like,
I mean, it's staying open. The other one is just too open now. There you go. You can be not naked now.
Watch out, it's slippery out here.
It's now that you've added bananas.
actually, hold on. One other thing I should do. Are you telling me I can't go into the shower?
No, apparently not. There's no doorknob. Is that lettuce? No, limes. Well, at least they have some kind of citrus.
These scurvy dogs.
Apparently somewhere in one of these crates, if you manage to get it open, there is a tentacle tie. So, Open some crates if you think of it.
Can't remember the last time. 2 days. Correct. I'll see you 2 days.
Not the control room, apparently.
99 bottles of grog on the wall.
Bob.
Can you open the emergency crate? What's in there?
If I can get up long
We've
enough
come
to
a long
do
way
so.
from that. Let's not stereotype ourselves.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's fine. Please, move your peg leg so I can swap the
No.
pizza.
Hey, new
Oh, maybe
guy.
that crate there
You're not
behind the
going anywhere
stairs?
Till the deck is swabbed and the anchor's hoisted.
Oh, and they gotta swab the deck.
Father of all fish right here.
Yes, swabbing the deck in the rain is clearly efficient.
Yep.
Hey, why is that?
You see any sailors on this boat? I guess we should be called engine boat. That's a terrible name.
And why does it squeak? Like that?
I hope I don't see any octopuses. Why?
I don't know.
Just hate
Because cartoon noise makes spaghetti arms funnier.
And she says, well, are you a girl or a boy?
Oh God! Stop!
Sailor humor.
Jeff told me this thing. What? Why did you not? Well, look. You get to the other side. We should sit in
Where is the fucking anchor?
I think it was back on the other side of these fish ramp. Yeah, that. Oh, did you accidentally knock off the spinny thing?
It would seem so.
Can you put it back?
Doing my best.
I really want to know why they would make that something that could come off.
Apparently because sadism.
This is the wrong kind.
I guess you're just gonna have to grab it? I guess?
If this fucking works.
Apparently. Apparently it ain't that heavy.
Oh, he's just a super strong octopus.
You know what? Here, fuck it. I picked up your goddamn anchor.
I smell an octopus.
Smash the crates! It says one has a tie. Apparently it won't let you smash them. That's disappointing. Oh, hey! I guess you can change disguises here. There you go.
Glad to see you out of the shower. Can you get to the helm and get us out of this storm? I thought I saw somebody sneaking around to the front of the boat. It could be my eyes playing tricks in all this rain.
captain's back, thank goodness. Start the boat, Captain, hurry.
That new cook on board? I heard he's a real piece of work. I asked him for seconds and he threw a pineapple at me. Well, I asked him for pineapples and he kicked me in the stomach.
Wow. At least we know he's not only violent towards you because you're an octopus.
Asshole in general. And even a dick.
Well, that didn't start them. What does that sign say?
Boat starter.
We're moving again. Brave Poseidon and his ever-flowing field of clams.
Who is that woman?
Let's start it up. She's
Let
down
go.
At the bow.
Did you meet your wife on a fishing boat?
Seemed jigglier than usual.
Maybe.
Did the captain seem jigglier than usual?
Raises the question of how jiggly is he normally?
I just want to know if all these people suffer from facial blindness.
Starting to wonder.
You know what? Fuck it, I'm going... I guess I'm not going that way.
Didn't you come from the other side of that upper area?
Yes, I did.
Whoa, watch out!
Smash the crate. I guess you have to go back out that door now that the crates are smashed.
The captain! I'm sorry for stowing away. Please don't throw me overboard. Really? Well, now we're both in trouble. Who are you then?
Oh, she speaks octopus too.
Aren't we a pair? Say,
Is the octopus here?
that's Chef. He's been watching for stowaways the whole voyage.
Okay, but how do you know there's an octopus there without ever having seen him?
He said he could smell it.
Something's different about you, Captain.
Mating dance.
If you really are the captain, then dance the captain's jig.
Oh boy.
Wow. Interesting.
Keep jigging? Really?
Movement. A fine jig. But can you tie a sheepshank knot?
With this, I guess?
What kind of knot is this? You are not the captain. You
Okay, so that must have been
are
fake.
not even human.
Hey, big guy. Yeah, you.
What? Who are you? Stowaway?
Wait! Before before you kick me off, can I ask you some questions about the war?
Oh, well, since you asked, I have some strong opinions.
What is this conflict all about?
Let me start.
Oh, wait, isn't that like a thing that drops down? Maybe there's a button.
Some people would say this is about international fishing.
Look for something glowy.
Some people are wrong. Little do people know.
It's up in the control room.
The deadliest fish in the sea.
Get the fucking hell out of my way.
Armies. We must strike at once. Now is no time to fight over heavy territories. They know us. They know our weaknesses. They hide among us. I saw it.
I have had fucking enough.
And chopped them up. They were not men, only fish.
Get
Piles
out.
and piles of fish. I see them everywhere. Fish! They know what they did. And that concludes my story, miss. Thank you for listening. Now, let us take a moment of silence to honor brave soldiers who sacrificed for us today.
Game, fuck you.
Oh, I think maybe it makes it harder because you had to listen.
Stop.
Would you position yourself properly?
Ow! Stop it. Ah.
Ouch. Curse you, octopus! I will find you! I will always find you!
That was a close one. I hope that man is okay.
He's very much
all
not.
right. So what about you, mystery man? Who are you? Well, someday I'll get an answer out of you.
And you married him?
In the meantime, would you care for a dance?
Oh man, she's specifically asking for your mating dance.
She is. Is he?
Really, with the chef?
I'm choosing to believe he's farting his way away.
Okay, so if I was listening correctly, she's a journalist. She snuck onto a boat as a stowaway to get more information about the war. The chef said that they were at war with fish, so the fish knew what they did, so they might be at a war with octopi or something. She decided to take a mysterious thing home that she may or may not know is an octopus, but she does know definitely was not the captain, and then married him and brought him home to her children. Like,
also, note he said that he saw people who they were fish inside, and only he could tell.
That's pretty much all I got out of this, and what is this sequence about?
you're swimming through the aquarium trying to find your wife, presumably.
See, I'm having fun with this.
Yeah, really, I would play a game where it's just an escape, or a weird escape thing where you control octopus. A ridiculously strong octopus. this game.
Yeah, except wasn't she hanging out waiting for you by some sharks?
She was, or we thought, but that was the decoy.
Yeah, but she really did tell you that she was going to meet you by the sharks, so where did she actually go?
Chef must have her somewhere.
Kidnapped your wife?
Apparently.
You back in the same place you dropped?
Kids, have you seen your father? It's almost closing time. Where could he be?
Dunno.
I saw him go in a weird door.
Another mystery. Well, we'll wait as long as we can.
Excuse me, ma'am?
It's that weirdo!
I have bad news about your husband.
Don't trust him!
Have we met? Wait. I've seen you. Are you an old friend of my husband's? What can you tell me about him?
Everything!
Old friend.
You must come with me to cafeteria.
Come on, Stacy.
What? Wait.
Did Stacy know that was her dad in there?
I don't know.
He just made a blub of getting his game face on.
Is this still not over? Oh, God.
Can you steal that t-shirt off that otter? Guess not. I thought maybe it would help you be less naked.
I don't think that matters now.
Okay.
Oh, you're back in the gift shop.
Who wants to go through the lost and found? Me, I do. I could use a new watch.
Cafeteria where?
The cafeteria was on the second floor somewhere. Oh, sneak into the ladies' room, it
I
says.
love it when the aquarium closes. Why is that? So I can tap on guys and not look like a hypocrite. You guys saw that thing moving too, right? I did. I just didn't want to say anything. I thought I was going crazy. Should we check it out? Later. We have more important work to do here.
Shortcut?
You hear something coming from the break room? It's probably just Joe.
Sound an alarm? Yeah, can you put the toaster in the microwave? Maybe that'll make it explode.
Oh, for once, let arson be the answer.
I mean, there's a smoke alarm thing right there. You clearly sounded alarm me and set something on fire. It's just how to do it. Please, please let this work.
Please let this man microwave a toaster. A sentence I never thought I'd say.
Oh!
Okay, this is
Oh!
Joe, let's go in there and make sure he's all right.
Are you supposed to climb back an event? Or are you supposed to leave through the door?
I don't know, but for some reason the table's fucking sticking to me.
I'm assuming event.
I love that microwave the toaster was in fact the answer.
It's amazing. Truly amazing.
Holy shrimp!
Are you stuck in the bathroom right now?
I was, briefly, apparently.
Unbelievable. He makes this huge mess, then splits. Hey, give Joe a break.
Ah, the day is done. Time to head home. Alone. Like always.
Put on the shark costume.
I guess I'll have another TV dinner. Probably fish sticks. Again.
For a depressed guy, he is sure dancing a lot.
Thinking about his fish stick TV dinner.
You don't know the first thing about being a sea creature.
Fuck you, pal.
Yeah, you know what? You are absolutely right.
Kelp, I'm wet! What are you doing?
Oh, you
Do I have to come down
sons of
there and show you how
bitches.
it's done?
Oh my god.
The only
It's almost
animal more
midnight.
vicious than a shark
Yes,
is
I know.
An octopus.
Ow!
It's telling you to make a mess.
Less vicious than a shark. Or than an octopus.
I suppose we should wait for the others to move. I sure hope nothing happens to this giant pane of glass. Hey there, Joe. How was your day? You're so clumsy. Do you have butterfish fingers?
Yes.
Apparently that's not enough of a mess.
What a load of carp. That new cafeteria chef was screaming at everyone to leave. He is a strange, strange man. Yes. Have you ever tried asking him for pineapple? That's it! I'm coming down there! But with the food chain... No, leafy sea dragon! You were my only friend! I guess sharks
What?
can't stop moving. Am I right, Joe?
The shark head is on backwards.
Yes.
Get out! God damn.
I think you have to get in through the tray return.
Yeah, well, fucking costume. Doesn't seem to want to let me do that.
No, no, no! You not get it! He was octopus!
Let me go!
That doesn't make any sense. How would he even walk on land?
I'll call the police!
He just does! I'm not crazy!
Clearly. I guess.
So she doesn't know he's an octopus, or she's a really good liar.
We're leaving. It's past the kids' bedtimes.
You not leaving until you understand!
It's an
octopus!
It's Dad! Nobody else knew?
See? He is octopus! I'm not crazy!
Awesome! Just because you're right doesn't mean you're not crazy.
This explains so much.
Jesus
You really
Christ.
didn't know.
You have them beguiled, octopus!
The daughter knew all along,
Hunt
though.
you down!
That was.
So he blows up the cafeteria with his children and wife in it?
Fire! The smoke!
Crazy.
It is the war all over again!
Run like a pony, Dad!
Run like a pony. You gotta get the fish.
How does it feel?
You're gonna die.
Going up in flames! I wore my fire.
Are you seriously fucking telling me?
You have to grab the fish. You can't light yourself on fire. Grab the fish.
If it's too hot in the kitchen,
Run like a pony, Dad!
haha, you're mine now, octopus!
Help, Howard, take down!
Honey, you're okay. Hey, hurry, honey. I'll give you a boost.
Make a path for me.
Stacy is on the other end of the cafeteria. Be careful up there. Careful, honey. Steady. Steady.
Will you stop talking?
Step lightly, octopus. It will not matter. You will fail!
Dad, there is a sprinkler lever over there. I can't reach it.
I hate this so much.
I think it's the noise he makes that's so funny to me.
Now see, sometimes it swings its leg up quick, sometimes it doesn't swing its leg up at all. There's no rhyme or reason to that, and I really have a problem with it. Now what do I do?
I'm guessing you either have to climb across the curtain or grab a fish.
Let's not grab a fish.
Then you gotta climb across the curtains.
Oh my god!
She said something about a sprinkler switch that she couldn't reach.
Moment.
Fascinating to me that this goofy octopus game just like got super serious at the end where the guy chasing you all along.
Uh-huh.
Like, this went from just kind of shenanigan-y to... Seriously?
No!
The fire makes for such pretty lighting.
I was gonna say there better fucking be a checkpoint.
I'm not scared. I'm not scared.
Honey, over here.
Plug 3 fish spouts.
Oh, I think I'm gonna go with that.
See that coming.
Take this. Shove it into those fish's mouths. Take this. Shove it into those fish's mouths.
You're gonna need to catch a lantern, I guess.
Serve you at disco. You should have the tank of Too slow.
You're doing it, honey. Just 2 more. The pressure is increasing. Just 1 more.
How does that work? What are you doing, Octopus?
So, your wife was told that you were an octopus all along. The kid knew it was a thing, and now she's helping you murder a chef.
The pipes.
Apparently, did you see that third one make the perfect landing on top of the head?
Yeah. Take care of the chef?
No, no,
In what way?
No! No! What is happening right now?
What?
Really?
What?
You
Burbling with the love of all
even
mankind?
for the war? Your family really loves you, Octopus. I not bother you again.
Honey? So, this news will take some getting used to.
Jesus Christ,
But I was
woman.
imagining much worse. But next time, tell me 10 years earlier.
Wait a second.
Wait a second.
If that is an octopus, then where did me and Stacy come from?
Let's hear it.
Seriously.
And this is the part where the wife
Lead
reveals she has a
actress
tentacle-born fetish.
Is that really his name? Who would name someone that?
10 years earlier. So we started with a wedding, but actually they've been together 10 years?
Apparently, those kids are not 10 years old. And Silver, have you been here this entire time?
Those Swedish octopuses are tasty.
Well, you're gonna want to watch the video, because
I think this thing is
you've missed me living a complete living hell.
So you mean you don't want to play it again and try and get all the ties?
No, I don't. I'm sorry. This has been triggering on far too many levels. I have limits, and the combination of a billion controls, not all of them working reliably, and just general glitching and shit. It's too much. I'm not doing this
That
again.
does make me wonder if it would be significantly easier with a controller, to be honest.
I don't think a controller would help with the glitchiness. Like, I got used to the manipulation of the controls themselves. They just don't work very well.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree to that, because like I noticed you got much better at doing things, but it was just the game itself was the problem.
Yeah.
Sometimes that octopus tentacle just want to swing.
Yeah, I suppose so. But
it was definitely entertaining.
That was my next question. From the watching
and
side,
I have to admit that at least part of the entertainment was you being so frustrated. So, thanks for that.
Well, I'm glad to be of service, and despite the fact that you guys recommended this pile of shite, I still love you.
Hey, I said it would be silly and entertaining. I said nothing about how easy it would be to play or anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, she recommended.
And
I this sounds like it'd be a good way to go. I didn't realize it'd be a shit fest.
And I mean, to be fair, considering we had like a gap of 2 weeks, right? And the next week we won't be here, and the next week after that was that like a maybe?
That's a maybe.
Right, because you're...
Most likely I'll be here, but I'm not sure if they're gonna want to go out after, like, we walk out the door and everything is closed down.
Yeah, but that's also, like, the weekend of my birthday, so I don't know if I'll be doing something Friday night with family.
Right.
Because Sunday is my birthday.
For a second, I thought one of those popcorn buckets was someone's feet just propped up on the back of a chair.
Oh, he's there.
Sure looks that way. Oh. I guess I gotta do a little more, huh?
Optional?
Let him the fuck out. Oh, goodbye.
Yeah.
How do you play co-op in this?
I don't know, and I really don't want to know.
Yeah, no, that should be never answered.
Well, there will be torture for both of you in the very near future for this. But
Cool. I'll consider it my birthday gift.
But that aside, I am glad this entertained you, and I'm glad you guys had fun. So
Glad you were a mostly good sport about it.
I tried my level best. There just came a point where it was too much. But we got through it. Well,
We shall never do it again. Don't worry.
Indeed.
I'm not over that ending that they've been married 10 years, have 2 children younger than 10 years old, and it's still unclear on how the kids happened.
The lights were out.
The chef.
And why don't they have tentacles? Or did she cheat on her husband the whole time and like just he never thought it was weird because something octopi sexuality? I'm very curious.
If the kids are twins and 9 and roughly 3 months, right? This could very easily have been a fling with the chef before they got married.
They kicked the chef off the boat the first time that she ever saw him.
But what happened before that?
She was hiding from him the whole time. She said, "It's hunting stowaways."
I mean, we weren't looking while we were trying to find the damn wheel.
I mean, I think it's more likely the original captain, all things considered, since he's in the shower for so long.
Yeah,
I
that's
was gonna
fair.
say, I think she blinked the captain.
I mean, I like that ending. And Silver's saying a sperm donor. I mean,
Yeah, but
maybe.
she didn't know he was an octopus. She didn't think it was weird at all.
So, I'm sure she's fucked the octopus at least once.
Yep.
Knowing this. But, like, again, the I quit.
I was gonna say, don't try and think too hard on it.
No. We'll try something else when we come back in maybe 2 weeks, maybe not, maybe fucking, I don't know.
2 or 3 weeks, probably, maybe.
Right. Anyway, we've got time to figure something out. Maybe Tex Murphy, maybe something else.
I mean, you had me at DOS detective thing. That actually sounds like a really good time.
Well, there's plenty of reading to do, and you guys will have plenty of opportunity. But for right now, I need to find all the ice cream I possibly can and just down it.
Fair.
So thanks for
Midnight snack.
yes. Thank you, Silver, and everybody else, and see you guys real soon. Then, good night.
Here.
Good night.